Recording
So-
now.
Yeah, babe.
So fuck you, Tim. We've already done the session recap. The morning you are getting ready to head out for the City of the Dead in Waterdeep, you do your kit getting ready montage, pulling straps across your chest, looking fairly fucking cool the whole time.
Weren't we
You're-
going to debrief Roaring Corn about the Giants?
We did that. We did that last session. We did because we were trying to rush the end of it, so we kind of did it.
Didn't though. But
Okay, let's pretend like we did.
We did.
Yeah.
told them
Yeah.
that they were cartographers. They were looking for ancient relics, and Waterdeep was once like an ancient giant settlement.
Believed to be, yeah. So
I was just kind of curious how he reacted to that.
fairly alarmed, things like that. He obviously thanks you, and he's. I haven't paid you yet, but I will pay you later because he said, "Oh, I'm gonna." Basically, he said, "Look, I'll speak with Keller. I'll arrange your payment. Keller will deliver your payment. Blah 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 blah."
Yeah, was it also that he was going to dock our pay because we had to go through the pages and stuff?
Yeah. So he basically took money out of your pay to teleport you up there. Is basically what happened. So. As you exit the tavern you are staying in that night, you meet Keller in the foyer after you've done your pretty cool suited for battle, teleporting into Yartar. Don't know why you're suited for battle. It's a nice peaceful city, but whatever. got to look cool, boys. You know what I mean?
Fuck things up.
Got to look cool.
It's because we heard the name was
Ready
Yartar,
for us.
and so we just automatically assumed it was going to be full of pirates.
Actually, isn't. At all. It's inland.
Yeah, but it's called Yartar.
Yar.
Yeah. Let's go.
So, Keller kind of obviously she notices you before you notice her, and she kind of with a little flick of her finger, beckons you boys over. And first thing she says is she goes, "Thank you for doing this with me, gentlemen. I'm not coming with you to Yartar, but I will be there in a few days if you're still around. I have a few things for you first. First thing is a matter of Lord Roaringhorn's fee, which I have managed to price up pretty considerably. What do you call it? Let me just bring up the... Hang on, sorry. Then the next thing she says is, I also have a few more gifts before you leave, gentlemen.
I raised one single eyebrow.
Sorry, boys, I've completely lost this. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So she says, she pulls out first of all, a very, very substantial coin purse and chucks it on the table in front of her. She goes, 1,000 of the finest kingdom's crowns right there for you boys to share.
It's like a bag of coins you could kill a parrot with.
Exactly. The next thing is, she, obviously Lars is with her. She doesn't go anywhere without Lars. If you boys all bring up the party sheet on the top right, yeah, and then go to inventory, I'm about to drop some savage loot on you boys. You boys are all on that screen?
I am. I don't think I can see Vox having a character.
I'm here.
Yeah, Vox doesn't have a character yet for some reason.
Oh yeah,
Box.
can you open... John, can you
Yes.
open my character thing?
He
Probably.
should be.
If you
able
assign
to.
it to me.
If on the character,
you-
on the combat tracker, you'll be able to open it later. But we don't need it right
okay.
now.
Okay.
So she also then Lars, you notice him carrying quite a substantial trunk, and he kind of plops it on the table in front of him as well, cracks the hinge, and it kind of he lifts it up, and inside is
Do you mean
this.
Do you mean like
magical.
a footlocker?
Yeah, like a footlocker. The inside is, because Keller explains this, she pulls out like a long, almost like a cane, like it looks like it's a long metal rod. There's like innate patterns and runes carved all along it, and then there is a strange button. She holds it out in front of you and this gentleman is an immovable rod. She then holds it out in front of her and presses the button, right? There's like a little...
I've heard about that.
And she lets go of it, and the rod stays in place in the air completely. She's like, it'd take a dragon to move this thing from where it's standing right now.
I'm definitely just going like, what the fuck? And I'm running my hand like underneath it and over it.
Yeah, like a magician thing, like up and above. Yeah.
You could do some really creative stuff with this.
Mm-hmm.
Looking up the ceiling, see if there's
anything.
Are you on the party screen? If you on the top right, you should see there's like 3 people with an eye. If you click on party sheet, and then on the right hand side, it's like inventory.
Right, no.
It's the eye with the 3 dudes next to it. And you click that up top right, and inventory, the 3rd tab on the right.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then on the right, you should see inventory.
Inventory. I'm gonna open this thing. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there they are.
Oh.
You see it like a movable rod, potion of healing. Do you guys see the immovable rod? Because
it's called iron rod on my screen.
It said iron.
Oh right, hang on. Wait, is that now identified?
Yep.
Okay.
Also, I'm wondering if something you could check, like just in my inventory, because I feel I can't quite remember how many potions I've been using, and I somehow
Whatever you've
feel
got
like
is
I'm...
fine.
Okay,
whatever you've got is
whatever.
fine. Yeah,
that's
whatever you've got right now, it is fine because you've been in Waterdeep a few days. You've probably spent a bit of gold, took gold. Don't worry about it.
Okay, does it say that I have 3 or 2 though? Just real quick.
Let me have a look. Tory. And you have none.
I have
Potion
none.
of... Oh, wait, hang on. They're potion of... 2 you have. I was looking for healing potion, not potion of healing.
Okay, that sounds correct.
Right. So, then the next thing she does, she pulls out, like, a decanter with, like, a strange beige liquid. It looks fucking horrible, boys. It looks like there's bits in it. It looks like off milk. She kind of lifts this...
It looks like it came out of someone's knee pad.
Exactly. Right. She gives this a flourish as well as she takes it out, and she places that on the table. It's like, if you ever need to move a large boulder, drink this first. This is a potion of giant strength. Does that say that on there as well? Let me reveal that. It's a potion of giant strength. I'll tell you boys what that does. It will give you a strength score of 21. It's not open, you don't know. It'll give you a strength score of 21 for 1 hour. That's what that will do.
Let's just slide that over to Vimir.
I'm gonna ask, you didn't excise that from something, did you?
No, I bought it. You're welcome. The next thing, she pulls out then another set of 5 vials, in much smaller vials now, like small, like almost like shot glass potions, right? And these literally look like bottles of seawater, is the best thing I can say. It's like a cloudy green fluidy seawater, and it smells like the sea.
I mean, after the last one, though, anything's gonna look more delicious now, so...
Yeah, it looks like it's got like jellyfish. Hang on, the wife's calling.
I stand corrected.
A jellyfish like bubbles floating in
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I'll fire the heating on. Yeah, no bother.
Oh.
Alright, see, yeah. Sorry, I was just going to turn the heating on. 2 seconds.
Alright,
oh, how unprofessional. We're having a session here.
I'll go and grab some snacks real quick then.
Right back. Sorry about that, boys. Yeah, so she explains these are potions of water breathing. Yeah. What was that? What did I miss? Why is everybody laughing?
Ark was like, yeah, okay, since he's gone, I'm going to grab some snacks.
I was literally going to push the heating
Alright,
button.
I'm back.
There we go. So, these things that look like they have magical little floating jellyfish in, she explains these 5 things are potions of water breathing. She's like, don't know why I picked these, they just seem like they might be handy, and she like ushers them over. The next thing she pulls out is a very, very long piece of silken rope. Okay, it's about 60 foot long, and it weighs about 3 pounds. Okay, she says this is an enchanted rope of climbing. It can hold over 3,000 pounds. If you can also speak the command words tie, knot, hold, she explains. So if you hold one end of the rope and use as an action to speak the command word, the rope animates. As a bonus action, you can command the other end to move towards a destination you choose. The end moves 10 feet on your turn when you first command, and 10 feet on each of your turns until reaching its destination, up to a maximum length away, or until you tell it to stop. You can also tell the rope to fasten itself securely to an object, or to unfasten itself, to knot or unknot itself, or coil itself for carrying. If you tell the rope to knot, large knots appear at 1 foot intervals along the rope. While knotted, the rope shortens to 50-foot length and grants advantage on checks made to climb it. The rope has AC 20 and is 20 hit points.
Okay.
What was the
Can
command
we
words
tell
again?
it? Can we tell the rope to like hog tie someone?
Probably put it around
yes.
someone, say
Yeah.
coil or something.
Yeah, you could. It'd take a while though, because it's 60-foot fucking rope. You know what I mean? You'd
Oh,
probably
like you would have to like wrestle someone to the ground first. Like you can't
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
stick it at someone.
So what were the command words again? Tie, knot, fasten, coil.
Yes. So you can tell it to tie itself to something. You can tell it to go somewhere. It will like make its way. So like, say you wanted to go like,
Like a
go up.
snake?
Yeah, like a
Fuck,
snake.
that's
It would
kinda creepy.
snake up the wall. Yeah, it can climb. Yeah. This is a rope of climbing for those of you that are interested. The magic item. It's actually an uncommon item. Yeah, so it's 60-foot long. So it's basically like a 60-foot rope that can just make its way somewhere naturally. Or you can tell it to knot itself. So it's like got little knots in for climbing. And then it becomes 50-foot long, and then you can tell it
I was
to
just
move.
asking what the command words were. I wasn't asking
Oh,
about the
I
entire
don't know what
description again.
I don't know what the command words are.
I'm just gonna go tie,
yeah.
go knot, fasten.
Yeah,
coil.
it makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna think about the grappling hook in my backpack and look a little bit annoyed, and I'll say why.
You could probably tie the
So
knot.
first things first, I will. There you go. You all got 200 gold each. Next thing, who would like the immovable rod?
Can I have it?
Yes, you may. If you open your character sheet, go to inventory. Then just click and drag the immovable rod into your inventory. Should take it away.
Do I click the one?
No, the little like red dragon.
Okay.
Click and drag that into your inventory.
There
you
we go. Oh,
Potion
we're
of
good.
Hill Giant Strength. Vamir, that for you?
Yes,
Definitely.
please.
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
just
please.
do the same there, bro? Or do you want me to
Okay,
do it
so
for
wait.
you?
Do it for me, please.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll do it
lazy.
for you. There you go.
So when do I take this potion?
Everybody gets a potion of water breathing. So John, I'll give you one. Apoth, I'll give you one. Because there's 5. She's bought 5 for you. Like every adventure party needs a potion of water breathing.
Yeah.
Markstone, I will do your one.
I'm gonna like hold it in my hand and shake it a little bit, look at the weird little jellyfish bits, and kind of ask like, why does every magical potion have to contain something?
Because it's magic, bro. Don't worry about it.
No, I'm not asking. Ervig is asking. It's just kind of like a kind of noise.
Who hasn't had a potion of water breathing? Who have I missed? Oh,
That would be
Brembo.
Brembo.
Because he's not here. There we go. Potion of water breathing. Now we have a rope of climbing. Who would like it?
Can we give it to Erwig?
Yeah, give it to the cat.
Give it to the cat. Immovable. Rope of climbing, even. Right. Did I read the proper description for the immovable rod, by the way? Just so.
Yeah, you just click the button and it'll dragon's strength check to break it.
Yeah, so flat iron rod has a button on one end. You can use an action to press the button, which causes the rod to become magically fixed in a place until you or another creature use an action to push the button again. The rod doesn't move. Even if it's defying gravity, the rod can hold up to 8,000 pounds of weight. More weight causes the rod to deactivate and fall. A creature can use its action to make a D30 strength check, moving the rod up to 10 feet on a success.
So basically, this is like if a giant comes charging at you, and you just put this tiny little rod and fasten it in the air while it's charging at you. Technically, he should impale himself.
Yeah. So put it this way, right? Say you knock a giant unconscious, right, and you just literally place this immovable rod right in the middle of its solar plexus, press the button, it can't get up. It'll be like, 3,000. It'll be there.
Or
like,
just move his head to the side.
yeah,
like
or
a
even
normal
just put it on
person.
his head. You know what I mean? Like,
Maybe
This-
if we dig a hole in the ground and put it under his cheek, that'd work.
This
Yeah.
could potentially be one of those completely overpowered items if you're just really, really creative enough.
yeah.
So
It's
I
one.
want to have it.
It's one of those. That's why I picked it. You're supposed to roll on a table, but I picked the immovable rod because I wanted you boys to have it, just to see what you could do with it. Like personally.
Can you imagine
Famous
a
last
few
words.
things, like use
So-
it to like
No, but
grapple
let's
onto or something?
So after she gives you that, like, she again thanks you, because she is actually quite thankful. You know what I mean? You've done as she's asked. Like, you've signed with her. You've gotten her a lot of prestige at the party. But she says she'll not be long behind you on the way to Yartar. She wants to check up on you and everything. On the way out, she says to Lurk, like she shakes your hands on the way out of the tavern, and she's like, "Think about what I said, Lurk. I can give you what you want."
Just
He wants your immovable rod.
Yeah. It can hold up to 8,000 pounds.
Hey, did you see that thing I posted in Dank?
Oh, what, just now?
No, like earlier, like there was a guy doing cock push-ups.
Oh, yeah. Lurk having sex with Keller.
Just tell her to push the button, man. It'll become rock hard.
Oh,
It'll defy
man.
gravity.
Oh, fuck no. She wants your removable
Button in
rod.
this
That was
case
good, John.
means
I'll give you that one.
prostate, doesn't it?
So, what does Lurk say? Sorry, before we interrupted you.
just like looks, just says, "I'll think about it."
Gives you a little one. Said, "Take all the time you need." Was I going to say anything else? No, that's it. I think actually, yeah.
Yeah. So let's go meet that crazy woman that'll teleport us to the graveyard.
Yeah. So, what Lord Roaringhorn, like skipping ahead, if this was a TV show, there'd be like little flashbacks on the walk there. What Lord Roaringhorn is offering you to get to Yartar now is known as the Harper Teleport Network, something which you boys actually do know about. If you remember from when young Lurk did join the Harpers, he told him to go to, where was it, Everlund, to seek out one of the teleportation circles. Now, what you are going to now is one of the Harper Network teleportation circles, which connects Mirabar, Everlund, Neverwinter, Yartar, Loudwater, and Waterdeep for instant teleportation. With Lurk being a Harper and with a written letter from Lord Roaringhorn and Keller, you basically now have permanent access to these circles, provided you can locate them, which shouldn't be too hard. You've already been told where the Waterdeep one is and the Yartar one. If you just teleport there, you know where it is.
Wasn't there something weird in like that one house up in the like dwarf village thing way up north?
Pardon?
You know the place where Lurk got that mechanical puppy or whatever it was.
Yeah. That's who Thwip Ironbottom, I believe his name was, or something.
Yeah,
This is
Flip
the
something.
yeah Thwip who threw water all over him at 5 in the morning in a snowy region because he's a really when you were all sleeping in a barn, because he's a really nice guy. So the Waterdeep Circle is located inside a raised crypt in Waterdeep's walled cemetery, the City of the Dead. The crypt has 2 levels, with the name Myrna is inscribed above its entrance, which is sealed with an arcane lock spell. Should not have just fucking read that out loud.
Arcane, you say?
Oh, if only someone has
Okay.
dispel magic.
Yeah. Retconning that. So there's a shield guardian that is outside is like a statue with a large shield and a half elf woman waiting for you. Her name, as you approach, she says her name is Thestral Meladin. She holds lifts a pendant up to her mouth and whispers something into it. And as she does, the guardian with the shield lifts up, revealing a small, he's holding a shield down low. When somebody holds a shield but it's resting on the floor and holding the top, he lifts his arm up and it reveals. When she whispers into the pendant, it lifts up, revealing a small doorway, guides you through, and inside is basically, think like a pentagram drawn on a floor with loads of really deep arcane circles and things. She's she says, "I've already keyed it in, Yata. You'll be there within not even 20 seconds. Just step onto the floor and I'll activate it."
I'll trust you, Thestron. Don't scatter us across half the continent, okay?
It's only happened once. Just get in there. Don't worry about it, guys. Okay, with that comment, I'm probably gonna hesitate at least 5 seconds.
I'm gonna gingerly step on the thing.
So, as the teleport happens, I need you all to make DC 48 Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
No, I'm totally
48.
joking.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
totally joking, John. But you all do need to roll new characters because you're all dead.
Oh no.
No, okay.
All
So-
my sparks are scattered.
The world kind of, there's a really nice teleportation thing. Think Stargate. You teleport like Stargate, and you appear. As you appear in what appears to be a really well-niced, furnished room, almost. There's really nice curtains on the wall. There's elaborate plants. There's a dog running around, just like a little beagle, just just having a little bark at you.
Can I just check real quick to make sure I don't have 12 fingers, 3 dicks or anything?
You you've got 9 dicks actually.
You lose one every time you lose one of your 9 lines.
Looking around the room as it becomes more clear, there is an old man there. He's just dressed in plain robes, looking like a Kalashite mage almost. He says, "Hello, yes, welcome to Yata." He goes, My name is Kolbaz. Basically explains. Oh wait, hang on. Let me get the map of Yartar up. Yartar. Kidding me? I don't have a map of Yartar. Yeah, I don't have a map of Yartar. It's not in it.
Search for generic village on the asset browser. Put that in there.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Library. Right, so I don't have a map of Yartar, even though I fucking should, because there's one in here, in this book. There.
Okay, now what were we doing up here again?
You're meeting the Hand of Yartar so that she can tell you where Harshnag is.
Harshnag is an old crew party member, right? Of the legendary quest party thingamajig?
Greyhawks, a legendary adventuring band known as the Greyhawks.
So he's a cool giant that actually,
Mm-hmm.
hung up with humans.
So, this man then also explains the Hand is waiting downstairs for you. He explains you are in the Villa district of Yartar, the high-end side. Sorry, boys. I need to get the name of the Hand of Yartar up. Important. I should have prepared all of this. I closed all these windows off because I didn't think we were playing.
We're waiting.
We're waiting.
I'm just gonna draw something on the map then.
Don't worry about it. Long journey to Waterdeep.
It's a long, long way to Ba Sing Se. But the girls in the city, they look so pretty.
Yeah.
Okay, her name is Nestra Ruthiol. There we go. So you go downstairs after being you're in a very nice elaborate villa. Snow's falling outside. Think like Spanish villa, but it's snowing. You know what I mean? Like it's really nice place, magically heated. Female, like in very nice fancy robes, very revealing. You know what I mean? Robes. She's just sat there with a plethora of guards around her, and she's like, says, gentlemen, please take a seat. She gestures to the couch opposite her, and she looks you all up and down, and she's like, the men on the wall, I believe?
Yes.
She kind of eyes you up, John. She's like, as she said, the men of the wall, I believe.
Yes. This us. Come from far. Colbert showed us the way here.
Yeah. Opens a like a cigarette case and puts like a cigarette in her mouth, and with a click of her fingers she lights it, like no words or anything. Yeah, like hand-rolled cigarette, not like a proper cigarette. You know what I mean? Like a cigarette, like hand-rolled.
I'm
tobacco
imagining
thing.
like a Cruella de Vil cigarette, you know?
Yeah.
Long ass.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, it's a Cruella de Vil cigarette. We're going with that now.
Yeah.
She takes a long drag of it, and she's like, I've been in contact with Harshnag. I believe that's who you are seeking.
Correct.
He goes, excellent. I should have Harshnag's details in a few days. I know you have already waited a long time to locate this man, but please I've arranged rooms for you at Keller Darkhope's request.
Well, I don't know how much you've heard, but we've only been searching for him for about a day.
She kind of looks down and says, have you not traveled all the way from Bryn Shander seeking this giant?
Well, that is true. So accommodations would be helpful indeed.
She nods, it's like Lord Roaring Horn and Keller have already arranged me to find you some fairly decent accommodations. One of my men here will guide you there at a place called the Spotted Lizard. Yes. You have free reign of my city while you are here. We have had no problems with giant attacks as of late, but please, if you are able to help, if those problems do arise, we will very much appreciate your candor. Candor? Fucking hell. We very much appreciate your assistance.
What's this lady's name? I feel like I should know.
Nestra Ruthiol.
She's like the mayor, right? Mayor?
Yeah, she's the Hand of Yartar, basically the water baron of the place. Yeah.
Thank you, Nestra. Please have a pleasant evening. I kind of stand up.
Yeah. Just for the sake of skipping forward, boys, he obviously hands her own personal card to Lurk on the way out, like, if you ever need to reach me.
Lurk does like, you know that finger gun thing? He just sort of like finger guns and then follows the others.
Pew pew.
Pew pew.
She's like, it's like a magical card. It's like, just give this card a little flick if you want to contact me directly, Mr. Lurk.
It's like,
just before he gets eaten by a giant, he just flicks the card. By the way, you shouldn't give your card out to strangers.
No, it's just like the best way I can think to describe it is like, it's just like a voice connect.
It's a sending stone.
And, you know, I kind of on the way out, I turn to Lurk and I say, you know, females' hearts are fickle. You just act like a retard in front of them. They'll stop bothering me pretty quick.
I mean, I've been trying to take inspiration from you, but.
Oh!
I take
in-game
1d6
psychic damage, bro.
I didn't know I had the
psychic
vision
damage.
That might
monster
be-
cantrip.
I think that's what 1d6 fire damage, bro.
Well, hopefully you'll get a rumor, you know.
Burned.
Leave you alone.
So, she told you about 2 or 3 days for her to like wait for a reply from Harshnag.
During this time, I would like to cut myself with my sword. For the thingy.
You want to cut your
Oh,
finger
the
off?
finger?
Yeah, I'll do it
Okay,
now.
fine.
Once we've
Yeah,
got a few
hang on,
days.
wait there, right? I wasn't expecting this, but I've actually had this prepared.
I was
Sorry,
really
guys.
hoping though that we could like find some way that you did it
Is
accidentally.
this your... Is it...
So you're barely inside the spotted lizard when you just put out meat cleaver.
Yeah.
You landed from the
He
bar.
needs to do it with the sword. He needs to do
Yeah.
it with the sword.
They
So
didn't realize he had to do it with the sword. So
Just
he has
have
to
it
cut off another
funny
finger.
somehow.
he needs to cut off a piece of himself, which I said, right, you can just cut off a finger, like, which will count.
Why don't you just cut off like your earlobe or something?
You're obviously
going
gonna
to
want...
skin.
You're going to want help. You can't reattach it. I'm going to say this, yeah? Like,
Yeah, no.
That's part of the ritual, yeah?
Wait,
Um,
what? Whoa. Why doesn't he just cut a piece of skin off? That's
Yeah,
easy.
why don't you cut your earlobe
Oh.
off? What does that have to do with finger, dude?
The ritual specifies finger, because
Oh,
I
no.
prepared for finger.
Looks like your fingers go.
Yeah, you're screwed, man. Sorry. We tried to help.
Your fingers,
Uh,
rip your fingers.
So, tell the boys what you planned then. Like, obviously you're having dinner that night in the tavern. It's like, I need to cut my finger off tonight, guys. Go on. How does this conversation go? I want to see
And,
how this
we're
goes.
all just eating, and then he's just like, "Hey guys, look what I can do."
Like, hey, wanna see a party trick?
Hey guys, do you want to play that? What's that game called? Five Fingers.
Five finger fillet.
Five finger fillet, yeah?
Yeah, do you want to play
Yeah.
Five Finger Fillet, guys?
You
Oh,
can't find a
that's
knife,
right.
and it's just like, "Oh right, I have my own."
Who's got dexterity as their dump stat? So,
So, we'll just assume you're having dinner that night, yeah? And you decide that you're gonna... This is when you're gonna carry out this part of the
we
ritual.
have a few days, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So look, just like sort of like sits down, he's eating happily, and he says, "All right, so I have to do something. It's not going to be pretty, but I'm going to do it here now, whilst we have a few days, so I can get over the absolute fucking trauma that this is going to cause me, and because I'm just drunk enough that I can do it."
What are you
There is-
planning on doing? Are you planning on actually contacting that lady?
Look leans in close and says, "I'm going to cut my finger off."
I raised my eyebrow. It's like, the
Why?
fuck?
I think I'm sitting there just
Why?
looking at him, like waiting for the punchline.
Look at this point, you lean back.
I lean over to him and I say, "You need help."
Like, I'm sure
Listen,
it doesn't
listen.
even really occur to me that it's actually serious.
Lurk, does this something have to do with the demons?
No, this is definitely not something to do with demons. It's to do with my sword, which.
Well, you are drunk, so
This
you
is
must be
evil.
fucking with us, right?
Okay, cool. Your demon sword, I get it.
My demon sword, yes. My so my sword comes from my goddess, and in order to rightfully deserve the sword, I have to complete a set of challenges. Which is why whenever Vaemir's been punching up giants, I've been going up and poking them ever so slightly, just so it counts towards these challenges.
Uh-huh.
So what I need to
Oh.
do is I need to make a blood sacrifice of myself, of my left hand, to prove that I'm willing to do whatever it takes to keep the sword's legacy going. So I'm going to cut off my left index finger.
Your index.
Yeah. Is index your pointing finger?
Yes, that's
Yes.
his pointing finger.
Because you can't take your pinky or something.
Why not take
It
your
could
ring
be any
finger?
finger, yeah.
Ring finger is always the best one.
I mean, I don't intend to get married, and I think that would help with these cards.
Yeah. If I'd recommend a finger, it'd
plan.
be ring finger.
With all these sleuths that just keep fawning over me.
They don't know I'm actually gay.
and since as well, Kella's not here to make a fuss and complain, so I'll blame you, Vaemir, if she does
Your
complain.
ring finger is supposed
Can
to
we
be like
assist?
the strongest
No.
finger on your hand.
No, it's actually your thumb and your pinky finger.
Well, the thumb's got to be
That's
Your thumb
I-
and you need your
Well,
pinky finger
Other
too.
than
It's
your
very
thumb,
important.
obviously.
I motion towards the bartender. If there's one, or a chef or something.
well, like a serving wench kind of thing? Or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell her to get me an empty shot glass.
She's like, what do I look like? Some kind of fetching bitch? No, she doesn't say
Fuck,
that.
it's
She-
supposed to be like a high up establishment, yeah.
No. So she's like, oh, can I ask, Vaemir, Leo's a polite guy. He's obviously asked nicely.
Yeah.
She's like, "Of course, darling. I'll go fetch it right now." We're in the north, yeah. They're all Southern
you,
American
honey.
girls. Of course, honey.
Thank you.
So she
Uh-uh.
she comes back with a medieval shot glass, inverted commas, because I don't know what the equivalent
Just
of
a
that
small
is.
glass. Just
Yeah,
a
she
small
comes
glass.
back with like a little decanter.
Basically,
She's
I
like,
fill it up like a little clunk of the old healing potion. I put it on the table.
Okay.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is
Okay,
my plan
so
is to basically.
I think Airwig though
hang on,
is
wait
going
there,
to...
wait there, wait
Mm,
there,
mm, mm,
wait there. Go on, you first, Aper.
My plan is I'm gonna put my hand on the table, take out my sword, except I'll make it into like the shape of a small
dagger.
knife.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to like I'm just gonna basically stab it down and then cut right to try and just cut the finger off.
You want me to knock you out
Oh.
afterwards?
Probably whilst
mm. Oh,
probably
God.
whilst Lurk is very painfully basically biting his lip whilst he's doing it. Like he's just gonna fucking do it as quick as he can.
Okay.
I'm gonna
And
try
he's,
and
like,
knock him out.
explaining
As soon
this,
as the
isn't
pain goes, like I'm just gonna knock him out, and then we just stop the bleeding.
What were you gonna say, Ark?
Because I feel like I'm probably gonna react with a sort of like Lurk, what the fuck are you doing? And like the point where he actually pulls a knife out and starts doing stuff. I feel like I might actually stand up and try and stop him. Because I was...
Well, he's explained to you why he's doing it. He's trying
As-
to unlock
as-
the
as
magical power
Airwig-
of his sword.
As Earwig stands up, looks at him pointedly and says, "I have to put up with Keller hitting on me because of you. So you sit down and you let me do this."
Cut your fucking finger off.
I mean,
Because of you, I've got some hot, big titty bitch hitting on me.
First
So let me
world
cut my
problems.
finger off, you bastard.
This
Makes
is
sense.
this is some proper Van Gogh shit. I want you to know that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can't watch this. I turn
Are
away.
you just gonna do it in the middle of the bar? Yeah.
Probably not. To be honest, I'll probably like go. Vayner, me and you
Aren't
will head up.
I'm not
Me and
even
you will head
in
up and
our
do
own
it.
room,
You two are
because
gonna go upstairs to do it.
Isn't
in your
this
room? Yeah.
isn't this establishment like kind of high scale? Like, wouldn't we have our own kind of room? Like
Yeah,
a little
that's
lounge?
what they just said. They're gonna.
Yeah, but
go
I'm gonna
to-
I'm gonna go with Vayner because Vayner is if it hurts too much, Vayner can just probably punch me out.
How about
Yeah.
I'm gonna
we
knock
just
him out.
retcon it and say we already have like rented a lodge and we're just chilling in
No,
there?
yeah. You've
We already did.
Yeah, you know,
Oh,
lady,
didn't-
the Hand of Yartar told you that Keller has already arranged lodgings for you while you're here.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So you will
So-
have rooms. It's a nice place, you know what I mean. So it's
So,
free
yeah.
of charge as well. So
Probably have a cloth on hand.
Definitely looking
Take up
around
that-
the room, and I'm just looking at everyone, just going like, why are you all completely fine with this?
I'll take the little shot glass filled with healing potion that
Yeah.
he gave me. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically go up to the room, sit down, probably wish I had another glass of vodka, and after
Okay.
I cut it off, my plan is with the cloth is to just put the cloth straight over the wound,
Yeah.
just
Yep.
to like, yeah.
Stop the
Okay.
bleeding.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you're just putting your hand out flat on the table, 5-finger fillet style, and then you're gonna like just hold your other hand, which is obviously I'm assuming
yeah,
because you're cutting off a left finger, you're right-handed, yeah.
yeah.
And you're gonna cut
I'd
it off with
actually
your right hand. Yeah.
wait. I actually gave him a tip on how to probably cut it. Like, pull in all your fingers except your ring finger, and just lay it on the
Oh
table.
yeah, like
I
so like your knuckles down, like
Mhm.
Knuckles down, ring finger out.
I
Yeah,
think
you don't want to panic and accidentally cut
is it
off
the
one
ring
and
finger
you
we're going for
blood.
or the pointing finger?
I think the index one is better
Okay.
because
Okay.
So-
the index finger. I know this is meta to say this, but as soon as you said I needed to cut off the finger when we first said this, like I looked it up. What's the
Finger.
best finger to cut off, and it's the index.
Oh,
But-
the finger! You just used the finger.
Guess it was that finger.
But he has
Uncle,
no
Uncle Roger can be upset
Got no
with me.
finger.
Uncle
Oh,
Roger
yeah,
can be
but-
upset with me
So-
for not having the right finger.
You boys enter your room. You light the little candles you got there. It is evening, and you obviously you've got your plan ready. He's given you your advice. Have you laid your hand ready on the table?
I've laid my hand ready on the table. I've got my
Hold
got
your
my
hand
dagger.
out, ready to summon your dagger. Yeah.
yeah. So
As-
he sort of like
so
flexes his
you
palm,
know-
sweaty palm moments.
So
You know what I mean?
yeah, you obviously need to say words to Symphony that you are aware of from reading the tomes that you've read.
Yeah.
You say these words to Symphony like this is my sacrifice to you. As you say those words, the sweetest melody you have ever heard in your life comes into your brain that only you can hear.
I do glance up at Vaymir to see if he reacts, to see if he can hear it, but assumedly he can't.
I'm
so.
just staring at you blankly with my fist ready.
Yeah, like I say,
Do
the
you have
s-
Do you let it show on your face that you're like euphoric, or is it like, oh?
No, it's just like a sort of like
Poker
a quizzical work, because it's like he's just been hearing the music enough that he's been able to hide it now.
I am sneaking up behind him at this point.
you're not in the room.
We left.
Why am I not in the room?
We left
Yeah,
you
because
behind at the
he
table
said
with John.
you said that you were in the bar, and then them two said, right, we're going to go upstairs and do, because we're not doing it in the middle of the bar. Them two just kind of popped upstairs to get it done.
Yeah,
kind of
I
thing.
probably locked the door
if
as
that's
well
what it
because
was,
of the
then
screaming.
I'm probably like fucking following them all the way up, like arguing with Lurk.
I'd
about
probably
it.
follow them too.
Alright,
What
so
are you
it's,
doing?
it's all a
What
party
are-
thing.
Um,
But yeah,
the-
so Lurk says the words, he's got the dagger out, and he's gonna.
Like, so as you summon the dagger, the sweetest melody you have
I
ever
really
heard.
do fucking hate to be like a really like uppity piece of shit here like about this, but I absolutely feel like in character I would absolutely be fucking fighting Lurk right now, like fucking
What I
fucking
do
holding his arm
is
back and
as
everything. Like,
as if Arkstone did touch me in character, I wouldn't fight him back or anything. I would just so I'd literally just disappear from him. So I'd just use Misty Step to just reappear on the other side of the room and just flick the dagger upwards to cut upwards.
is the door locked?
No, I could
Yes.
just teleport around the room.
Yeah.
I kind of go over to Earwig. Can I try to stop him too? Like,
So
I think we're all
no,
jumping
because
in on this, but
we got ahead here. This is the problem where
Yeah,
we're
now
at
we're
now.
just going
Oh,
back
yeah,
now.
sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
Now
because
we're
at the
just going
minute,
back.
what's going on at the minute is he said he's going to do this, right? And then, what do you call it? Lurk said to Vaymir, right, you and me, we'll go upstairs, we'll not do this here. We'll go upstairs and we'll freaking go cut my finger off, right?
Yeah.
They went upstairs, they sat down, Vaymir then said, look, do it this way, right? This is the best way to do it. Like, if I was going to cut someone's freaking finger off, this is the way I'd do it. And then, obviously, then we've had all this stuff about, in character, like, be like, no, don't do it. Like, but the problem is, like, we already done loads, like, to the point where we were singing the melody, and it was literally about to happen, and now I've got people saying this, right? So, we need to
agreed.
figure
I
out-
think
yeah.
we just can we agree that we kind of explain each other down and we kind of reach an agreement that we'll let him do it.
Well,
Yeah, because
one
obviously
way
he's going to
to
do
Yeah,
it.
solve
let's
You're
just
not
get
gonna
let's just
stop
get the
him.
plot moving.
Yeah,
let's
but
get
just
the
one
plot
way to
moving.
solve this stuff would be if, like, fucking Vemir maybe has, like, preemptively locked the door
There you go.
with himself in it, and then Lurk teleports in it, and I'm just outside of it, like, trying to kick the door down. Like, what the fuck are you doing, Lurk?
That's
Yeah,
correct.
Okay, get this finger off.
That'll do
Yeah,
it.
get his finger
Right.
off. Go on.
So back to the sweetest melody you have ever heard. You've said the words, and like it becomes like sweeter and more louder in your head as the closer you get to your finger. Okay, now are you gonna do it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Okay, the first thing I need you to do is roll an attack on yourself with
Ah.
advantage. Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
Over somewhere to the
that's-
left, you just hear, like,
just roll it onto the chat window. Your AC is what?
Yeah.
Well,
You okay with me rolling for it as if it was a great sword? Because
well, no, it wouldn't matter. You're proficient in any weapon. You're
that's true. Yeah.
hexblade
Daggers.
comes into
Fuck.
with advantage.
Fuck.
Oh.
Okay,
boy.
that's fine. Okay, so you've took your armor off, right? You've took your glove off, like your armored glove off. So, what a 10 would hit natural base AC armor. But it's not going to be pretty.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
What
very
I'm going to need,
dirty cut.
yeah. So
Oh.
you lower the blade. Yeah.
You
I'm
get
assuming
stuck
it's
in the
just like
bone.
like you're cutting a fucking. Yeah.
So
it
it's
gets-
like cutting meat with a rusty knife. Have
Yeah.
you ever done that? It just
So
tears the meat apart.
Press in, and you only get about halfway through. I need a con save from you now.
Yep.
By the way, from experience, hurting yourself on purpose is... Oh god, that sounded wrong.
It's
Hurting
really
yourself
hard.
on purpose
Advantage
is
still.
about the hardest.
Oh, that's not a
It-
save.
Oh no, that's a con save. That's
Yeah.
a con save. Oh,
It
yeah,
makes it
that's
like-
a check. Do a save.
Yeah, it makes it 3 times more painful, dude.
Oh, 18.
I'll
No,
take-
no,
It's
you
really
don't
hard
have
if you hurt
advantage on
yourself.
that. You don't have advantage on that.
It's still
Sorry, so
18.
yeah, it's still 18. So when the best way I can think to describe it is, as you begin to make the cut, you do get caught in the bone because you kind of bottle it a bit, but like you. 18's a good save, so you kind of proper grit your teeth. And I'm going to need another attack. No advantage.
Please, natural 20.
Okay, now during this, what is John? What is
14.
doing?
I don't know. I think
He's
I'm
outside
inside the
with
room.
you.
I hope I'm inside the room, but
No, you're outside.
I guess I'm outside.
It's just Vaymir.
No, because you were like there also trying to stop him.
I wasn't trying to stop him.
Well, you
No.
were.
But
just arguing with him.
that's besides the... It doesn't matter. I'm outside.
Punch in, yeah. You kind of flinch, and they're like this intense, almost like like proper intense violin, like chase scene in some movie somewhere, like and then you just grit your teeth, and then you push. I'm going to need another con save from you.
Oh.
You've made the cut. You've made the cut now. One more con save. This is going to be very, very important, and you did very, very well.
Okay, I actually grabbed the cloth because I'm assuming he's not having the cloth, so I'm just
Yeah.
grabbing that ready.
And you've just shoved it right on his hand straight away.
Yeah.
Fucking blood squirting, and then like the best way I can, like, you kind of obviously go away from it. You've obviously screamed. You know what I mean? You just cut your fucking finger off. It hurts. He's like, ah! Put a bit of wood in your mouth.
Yeah,
I tried to
like
rest him,
space.
and I tried calming him down and say the adrenaline's about to kick in. Don't worry, it's gonna. You still, it'll numb the pain for a bit, but
Do me a survival check while you're doing that. You know what I mean? Like, let's just see
Yeah,
how well this
sure.
goes. I might let you.
There's a
Sure.
shot glass of healing potion on it.
Who, me or Vaymir?
Vaymir.
survival. That is skills. Survival.
Because I know you're better at
No,
survival
it's not-
than medicine, so
yeah.
I'll let you do it. Yeah.
5.
Ooh.
Okay, 12.
Yeah, you don't really provide any much benefit.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but
Sure.
but what you're doing is good. But like,
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep him
something's about
calm.
to
I'm just
happen.
trying to keep him calm. That's all.
something.
I'm doing.
Yeah, and you are doing a good job of it. I'll give you that. But like, it's not amazing. Yeah.
It's
Right.
Vaymir's slight
Right.
autism.
So I'll tell you what my rules for this was about to happen. Yeah. So this last con save was the most important. You did well on your attacks, right? If you got a 20 on your con save, it's a D4. If you got a 15, it's D6, and then D8, D10 respectively, down in fives. Yeah. You got a 17. Yeah. So I need you to roll a D6 minus Constitution modifier. Okay. So just find
So
out
it's
what
-3, so it's...
Yeah. 2.
2.
You lose 2 hit points permanently.
Oof,
Oh,
that's
that's not
fine.
bad. That's
Yeah.
2.
Oh yeah. What does that put you on? Like 53.
No,
Yeah.
total of 50.
So like this, you've lost a part of yourself. So the blade, like when you haven't just cut your finger off. You've given a piece of yourself to the blade, and this is just a symbol of it. And like that's what you can feel in your head, just through song. Like this is like you becoming closer to symphony, and that like even though all you can hear is music, you know that's what's happened, and
Yeah.
you have now completed the trial of sacrifice. Well done. I wasn't expecting that to happen tonight. Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah,
I thought you
that's
said
a
we have a
trial of
few
sacrifice.
days, so I was like, all right, let's do it.
Yeah.
What are the trials I have left? I have the killing ones, and I have one more RP one, don't I?
Yeah, there's one where you need to basically sing symphony song on a holy site with a holy person, and we have 2 holy people in the party.
Ooh.
So
That's
it
the
needs
second.
to be at a holy site of that holy person as well. So like one of Leor's wind shrines would do, or one of or a forge, a holy forge with what's his name?
Cook.
Oh,
Kirk.
Brembo the Bimbo.
Rambo the Bimbo.
Brembo is a himbo.
Let me just unlock this. So we've done the trial of sacrifice. The trial of attunement is 50 kills, isn't it? Yeah.
Wee.
Have you done trial of the song? What's trial of the song?
That's the one you just mentioned, isn't it?
No, quests.
No, isn't it?
Uncategorized.
Okay,
Sure
now,
sounds like it.
This about the point where you come out of the room.
Oh, I'm gonna go. Lurk is gonna have a good sleep after this.
One
Yeah,
more
like, I just cut my
alcohol.
finger
I
off
imagine
to
you.
sleep.
I imagine him like opening the door with like finger in the shot glass, like, oh,
Now, the door
dude,
was
I
locked,
need a
though.
drink. By the way, I got a question. I got an important
Yeah.
question.
Go ahead.
Did you cut finger at the digit, or did you cut it down all the way at the knuckle?
All the
Knuckle.
way at the knuckle.
Yeah, it would have to have been the knuckle. Yeah.
Damn, how the fuck are you gonna fit your hand in that? I didn't think this enough through.
Fit
It's
your hand in
fine.
what?
Oh, spoiler alert! You've got a -1 attack penalty with two-handed weapons. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm joking.
I just... Fuck it.
I'm gonna go for a quick piss, boys. If
Yeah.
you want to go for a piss, I'll only be a minute or two. Well,
Yeah.
3 minutes because I'm gonna go get some beer and say goodnight to my little girl as well quickly. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
How long are we still gonna have on the session though? Like you said, you don't want to do too long. Okay, fuck me. Cool.
What about 10 o'clock? How does it sound for you boys?
What's it now?
Like
I
half
was
an hour
to
or
point
so?
out that I'm still recording, by
minutes?
the way, John.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking at Trump and his fat ass from behind.
Oh yeah, he be
Look at that.
dummy
Just letting you
thick.
know.
Yeah, look at the width on that boy.
Ooh, he a big boy.
Look at the width, man. It's almost square.
I'd let that man sit on my America.
And look at that white power symbol right there.
What the
Jesus.
fuck's going on?
Oh, Kirk's here.
Oh, now he decides to
Yeah,
join. Oh.
you completely missed Apop cutting off his finger and 1 hour of us trying to figure out the fucking thing we're using. We basically upgraded to a different type of fantasy,
And
whatever it's called.
Me
Fantasy ground.
basically wrestling him all the way up the stairs, trying to stop him.
We're going with Fantasy Grounds Unity, correct?
Yep. Hope you
Uh,
remember your password, bro. It's gonna be fucking impossible.
No, I don't. Fucking, I don't.
Dude.
Honestly, with the
Hopefully
amount
it
of
goes
struggle
right.
we had with it, like, you might as well just fucking just join next time.
Yeah, like we spent like at least an hour trying to get everyone in, and we couldn't even get Arkzone in, so we had to like I had to stream it to him.
Alright.
It's kind of buggy right now. Not gonna lie.
Alright.
But hey, let's give it a try, man. We'd like to have you in. We were gonna play for another 40 minutes, I think we agreed to, perhaps. I just said it. Said 40 minutes. I don't know what you boys think.
I could stay around for a fair bit.
Yeah, I gotta go to work tomorrow though. That's the thing. I gotta get up at like 6.
I got to get up early tomorrow because we're gonna go. We're gonna go somewhere, anywhere, somewhere. Yeah.
That. Can you guys see what I'm drawing on the map, by the way?
Well, I certainly can.
No.
What about it? What about now? The smiley face.
So we can still play a
Yeah.
bit because now the cook's here. I think
Yeah, dude, you
What?
just missed him fucking cutting his finger off.
that was cool.
Yeah.
I got some of the blood squirted into my mouth, and I rubbed it all
Mhm.
over my body. Oh,
Oh yeah, and your nipples. Like,
yes.
blood for the blood god.
Hell yeah.
Actually,
Blood God is.
what kind of? Actually, I'll probably ask this to you in character lurk. Here.
Yeah.
No, it's-
Aren't we like waiting
um,
until the agent gets back
yeah.
though?
Yeah, but he doesn't need to be here for it, I guess.
But what's the
Does he?
what's the question?
I'm gonna ask you what kind of blood demands auto amputation from followers.
Hang on, I need to remember the god's name. Hang on,
What are you asking him now? Like,
because I've just
Yeah.
cut my finger off.
no, but
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
isn't this like him just going to sleep in the same room again?
Probably. Hang on. I can't say the name properly. Alice Stray is a. How to describe it? Alice Stray is a step away. It's such a drastic change from what my people are meant to be to what some want to be.
Okay, so
That you
is
lose a bit of yourself. No, look, it's just saying this like whilst he's just laying in bed holding his thing. His
okay, so
missing
the
finger.
door is unlocked now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna walk in and I'm gonna fucking just slap Lurk hard over the side of his head and just say, "Stupid dickhead." They're gonna turn around and leave.
Look just laughs and then he's gonna look back at what's it called?
And I also
Leo
really
and
kind of wanted Raging to be here for that, but oh well.
he says to Leo, the drow are monsters, but Elestri wants to remind the drow what it is to be people, and so to make a sacrifice is to cut away part of who the drow are, to cut away that
Actually,
evil part of
didn't
yourself.
cut off your dick.
I mean, to be fair, I couldn't cut off my dick because, well, I mean, it's all about beauty, dance, and sword work. So, what would I do without my sword?
True.
Well,
Even if it is a tiny little needle.
well, the gods work in serious ways and they demand different sacrifices from person to person. My holy weapon basically just fell into my lap, and I don't know what to do with it really.
You'll find out what you need to do. Don't worry.
So, okay, so if I'm a demo user, I can just continue. Finish.
I had to use my alternate email account, make a new account. Guess the email didn't work. It didn't actually send me one.
She's gonna tip over the pile of blocks. I'm not the boss, Sarah.
Okay, Raging.
Yo.
Okay, right. So just like we had a little bit of a roleplay thing while we were gone, but to like summarize, once they like unlocked the door again, what I did is I walked into the room, I slapped Lurk hard over the side of his head and called him a stupid dickhead, and I turned around and left.
I'll be back in a bit
And,
while this is downloading.
and me and Lurk had a little discussion about religion and why
Oh, Kirk's here. Nice, man.
his god would demand such a sacrifice, and he just did some poetic shit, and I was like, yeah, dude,
It's
makes
not
sense.
the god. It's not the god. It's his it's the blade.
Yeah, but I was like, yeah, dude, makes sense, dude. You fucking sacrifice, yeah, dude. No, I get
Oh,
you, man.
Yeah, you'd be into that. I suppose
Yeah.
you sacrificed your whole life to Shandakul, like literally just walking around doing nothing except
Actually-
putting stones in a pile. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Actually, I wouldn't think about that. But that makes sense, actually. It is kind of like a huge sacrifice, isn't it?
That is one full trial complete, though, Mr. Apoth.
Nice.
2 more
Beautiful.
trials complete, and you unlock one of the powers of Symphony. Ho, ho, ho.
One
There's
fell
now-
swoop.
What's the trial of trust? So we've got the trial of... Was it Trial of the Swordsman, defeat 50 enemies, so you've just got to do 1 damage to an enemy, and then Trial of Attunement, you've got to basically train for 2 hours every day. So what I'm telling you to do there is sacrifice short rests for that. Trial of Attunement, oh no, that's the one I've said. Trial of Blood, this one. This blade must be taken. Yeah, so the Trial of Blood, the blade needs to be taken to a holy site and be witnessed and blessed by an emissary of that god. So clerics would do. You must be cut by the official emissary and bleed into the holy earth and bury the blade in the earth, where you must listen to the blade song for however long that takes. Trial of Trust, prove to the sword you can keep yourself and it's safe from harm. Pass 15 saving throws. I'll class one of them as a pass, actually.
Hey.
Yeah, in fact, you definitely pass saving throws. I've not been keeping track of this, so I'm going to give you 3 on that. Because
Hey.
you definitely passed 2 saving throws since I've given you this blade.
Mhm.
Oh shit, she just poured out the blocks. Trial
I
of
thought she was
Sacrifice,
gonna
you've completed. Trial of Wealth, the blade requires you prove you love it but beyond all possessions. You must spend 5,000 gold to decorate your weapon. Trial of Behemoth Slaying, you must kill 10 enemies over 100 HP and you must do 50 damage to that enemy for it to count. And you actually have quite a few on that, I think. 3,
Good.
because he has 1 because he basically did 200 damage to my fucking boss fight. He did that in one go. It's like, Hellish Rebuke, fuck you, man.
I do love Hellish Rebuke, and I'm keeping it on hand.
Especially when they're made out of wood. Just what was it like? I do 72 damage raging. How's that final boss looking out for you? Really, really good, mate. Thank you. And Trial of the Song, 20 critical hits. Nat 20s only count, and you've got one of them, so you've only done one Nat 20.
Now, I kind of just wanted to sort of point out too, though, because just from like a role-playing perspective, I feel like the way that Earwig has been viewing Lurk this whole time, that while he is really tasty in a fight, I kind of feel like Lurk has spent the whole time a little bit worried that, like, you know, just because how Lurk is, that he's just gonna like fucking like walk off the edge of a cliff because he was distracted by a butterfly or something. And so I feel like the whole time, like, Earwig has had a little bit of a weird little sort of almost mother instinct, almost like need to protect this fucking doofus. And
That's a
I feel
bond
like
right there.
this whole entire episode here has like absolutely proved beyond any kind of doubt that I was absolutely right in that assertion.
So there's a new bond going.
Like,
there's a
I
new bond
need to
between
be
you and
fucking-
Lurk now.
Like, Earwig feels like he absolutely needs to be like Lurk's babysitter, or
Yeah,
he
cool.
does shit like this.
Fair enough.
All right. So what happens for the rest of the night? Lurk's gonna go to bed. Are we gonna stay up drinking?
If you want, boys. Yeah, it's up to
I
you.
don't drink.
I'm gonna go for light drinking. I'm gonna drink
I
wine.
am a
think
little
some fine wine.
surprised though that I would be the only one of us actually fighting him on this.
I mean, I gotta try to talk him out of it, I guess. But
Cora, come here, darling. Cora. Shit. No. Oh. Don't make me. Yeah, I will tidy up the blocks. Don't worry. No, sorry, boys. Yeah.
Okay.
Cora, here you go. Here, take this. There you go. Right. So we're having a night of light drink. What are you up to, Kirk? What was your reaction to Lurk cutting his finger off? Kirk?
Oh, did
Has he,
he?
Yeah.
has he popped off while he was downloading, was he?
probably
Yeah.
you can tell us later.
Yeah, you can tell us later.
So next morning,
So what I want everybody to do. So I'm assuming you're not just gonna sit in the tavern all for the 3 days. You're gonna go out exploring. So what I want is anybody going off in any particular pairs for any particular reason? That's what I want to do. No, has anybody got any business in Yartar they'd like to
No.
see done?
Just looking up
if I have some days over, I wanna visit. I wanna visit the Desrin Hills and find a shrine or fund one.
The Desserin Hills.
Two are
Yeah.
in south, I think.
The Desserin Hills. You could go and visit the Desserin Hills. If you wanted. Are you just gonna like plan a quick little exhibition out there, kind of thing?
Yeah, I don't need anyone to come with me or anything. I just wanna.
Yeah, no bother.
I don't mind people joining. of
Can
course, but,
you check really quick how much money I have?
Yeah, go on to the inventory thing.
No,
oh
he's
wait,
not
yeah,
in,
yeah, he's not in the game, is he? Earwig.
Hello?
Yes,
I
hi,
think
Voxel.
no,
Hey.
my thing's crashed. My PC like soft locked.
Oh, did
Oh.
it? You've not left
Yeah,
the
I can-
game or anything?
No, my PC's completely soft locked.
Do you need to
what
reset?
about Windows tab.
Yeah.
Windows tab. Does that work?
Yeah, nothing's working. No, something. Oh, wait. Okay.
You
There
fixed it?
goes.
You have 780 gold here, Earwig.
Because
Alright.
I probably
Okay,
kind
that
of
was.
like realize right now that like oh fuck, I should have like spent the opportunity back in the town to actually buy more health potions. And so think I'm gonna like go and look for that, but I also feel like I actually need to like stay around Lurk in any way, and so I kind of feel like I'm gonna try and like find some excuse to get us both to go down there. So I'm gonna like ask him like, hey Lurk, so you wanna come down to the store or anything? Like,
Hey, Pop?
I'm sorry, I got distracted by someone texting me. But I got... No, I'm serious.
Are
like,
you
I was-
just lurk in real life?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Well, I did. Well, okay, so I wanted to go and buy some health potions, but I also feel like I need to actually like fucking like, like
Stay with him.
kind of
With
like
Lurk?
stay with Lurk, just like fucking make sure he doesn't do anything really stupid.
Oh
So
no,
I'm gonna
look.
like see if it's possible for me to like find any excuse to like get him to follow me over to the stores, and I'm gonna try and like keep it kind of like subtle, like hey Lurk, you wanna go shopping or anything? Like maybe they have something for your finger hole or whatever.
Look says he's fine. He says he's just going to try and figure out his little robotic puppy.
Ooh.
He's going to put it down on the table and just see what it can do. Other than that, he's
Yes,
just going to play with it.
Maybe we can go and find some robotic dog biscuits for it. I don't know.
Look doesn't look like he's going to bite.
It looks like you can need a oil change.
Oil change.
Look just shakes us. Says, nah, you go on your own. I'm good here.
Cool. What does Vamer do then?
All right.
Yeah,
well
Vamer,
then,
what are you up to, bro?
in that case, I am not buying potions. I'm just
What
gonna
are you
be
up
like,
to,
yeah,
Vamer?
Where are we currently now? Sorry.
You're
we're
in
still
Yartar still, yeah.
I'm gonna draw
It's
an
like,
arrow.
it's like
I don't think there's really anything for me. I just kind of. I go over to look and I start talking to him. I ask him about his finger. How it's holding up,
how's the finger?
How the finger do? How the finger do?
or lack thereof.
How's the missing
Numb.
finger doing?
Numb.
So,
Pain.
Kind of like also like examine like the wound, just like make sure it's not infected or anything weird.
is anybody
He's fine with that.
actually So,
No, I'm not
John.
actually going to do anything.
okay. So, John, you're actually probably like gonna plan a trip to Yartar then, the Desserin Hills, yeah?
Yep.
So, you're gonna grab some supplies before you go, things like that.
I'm gonna
or,
grab some supplies. I'm gonna ask a local guide where I should go to find the local shrine.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna actually then just kind of stop Lair just a 1 second and just be like, oh hey yeah, Lair, by the way, I'm gonna
Yeah.
like hand him
I
a
was-
little
I'm,
like
like,
pouch
standing
of
in the
like
doorway, I
50
guess.
gold. I just like, couldn't
Oh.
you like see and go into town and see if you can like find a health potion or something somewhere?
Yeah, I need to find a guide. I could probably buy it on the way over there. Sorry.
Yeah, it
I
needs-
need
And
to
I
get-
hand you like a little pouch of like 50 gold. That's what they cost.
No
right?
problem.
Yeah, yeah,
that
they
should
do, yeah.
probably that should
take
probably
50,
get
take
a
50 gold off yourself,
'Cause,
Arkstone, and give yourself a hope potion because he will get you one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he will get you.
Yeah.
And I like kind of lean into to Lair like, 'cause, I'm
uh,
kind of not leaving Lurk behind right now. Just fucking goddamn dickhead.
I think he seems like he's he's not crazy. He's using logic. Listen, you probably don't know this, but the trials a god presents you is indeed voluntary, but you should realize that following them,
Why, yes, voluntarily
It's-
cutting a finger off is a perfectly rational thing to do.
it is a dark subset. It is something we shouldn't judge, even though our place say how others conduct their religion. Like, I have all sinning, but I haven't.
You keep like randomly like cutting out there, John. I don't know if
Yeah,
you're
I
push to
hear
talk.
Ark cutting out as well.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that is.
Am I cutting out?
Basically,
You're not cutting out for me, Ark, but John,
even
you
though
are. Yeah.
even though I see you sinning, I do not judge. That is not my job. If you want to repent, or you want to,
Well, I don't need to repent.
if you want advice, you could come to me. But I don't.
Look, I'm not in
Proselytize.
any religious trouble or anything. I just feel the need to just watch over Lurk right now, just to make sure he doesn't do anything else in the name of religions, like digging out his jugular with a fishhook or anything.
Are you perhaps by any chance an atheist? I
There's
don't
no-
think we
there's-
talk-
There
I
are
don't
no
think we-
atheists.
I'll jump
Uh,
in here. There's no atheists in the Forgotten
Yeah.
Realms.
There
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
but
Gods
they
just
all
walk
go to the
around.
wall.
Well, I
Yeah.
have not considered
Yeah.
like Earwig and religion at for 1 second though, so that's gonna be like definitely gonna be like the gods don't really have that much of a
I kind of so
thing
what
in
would
my
you
life.
what would you like have? You probably have like a look on your face like, oh shit, I haven't really thought about that about God, thing like that.
not quite
that's fair.
necessarily because I feel maybe like how Earwig feels about religion is more like after everything went to shit, he probably feel like the gods can get fucked. And so hasn't thought too much
So you
more
don't
about
like
it
you don't really
since.
like the gods, but you accept their
You know what? I'm
existence, but you
deciding
don't
right
really.
now as like a little like character thing for me. This makes me just kind of have a little bit of a slight disdain for like religion and like the weirder aspect thereof. But I'm not gonna be raising a stink of anything that Layer does because I'm like friends with him.
Yeah.
But I have probably at least like probably like kind of like rolled my eyes a little bit behind his back sometimes.
I mean, I guess just speeding it up a bit. I think we just agree to
Disagree.
no, not to disagree, but agree not to judge each other based on what other people do for their religion. And like, I don't know what your character would do, but I would probably tell you to not judge Dirk for his convictions.
Fair
That
enough.
makes sense. I don't know how.
Seems-
I don't know.
No,
how
no, that
everyone
makes
would
sense
accept
to me.
it,
Do you get what he's saying there? He's basically saying like, look, this is his religion, bro. Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what he needs
I
to do.
get it,
Yeah.
but what Earwig is gonna be like is gonna be more like, look, I'm not going to stop anyone from believing whatever they want, but I'm gonna feel guilty today if I don't at least just keep Lurk within earshot.
Fair enough.
So
Just to break the fourth wall here, boys. How's the downloading going, Kirk?
It doesn't want to fucking work with the direction. I got an everything X for the directory bullshit.
Directory? What do you mean?
I need to get access to my directory to make Unity work, and it doesn't want to get permissions for some fucking reason.
See, Arkstone had this problem as well. We think it's a firewall issue.
Yeah, I'm
And
gonna.
the problem is I've corrupted my save on Fantasy Grounds Classic, and so it will only work on Fantasy Grounds Unity now. So
That's good.
gonna be an issue.
I'll brute force it. It's fine.
okay, yeah. Let me know how you get on. You can share screen with John on the interim. Are you gonna go with John while on this little trip into the Desserin Hills?
Sure, why not? Let's do it.
Yeah, two clerics
nice.
together. It makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, let's go.
So,
Let's worship the gods together, bro.
you pick up a health potion while you're out for what his name, Pussy Face, whatever his fucking name is,
yeah, I was
Earwig.
also gonna like wish him good luck on his like ritual,
Journey.
whatever the thing,
So
shiny cool thingy.
while you're like bartering with like a I don't know, just some random dwarf or whatever, just like, no, like, I'm not paying this much for this. Blah, 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 blah.
This only cost 50 in the water.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're just like having a little argument with like some guy. What are you doing, Kirk? Like, while he's just like having a little barter, just out of curiosity.
Can I also go and fucking harass the dwarf and give him a
doing
discount?
You doing it too? You
You're gonna guilt trip him?
Yeah, like, who the
Come
fuck
on.
do you think you
Yeah.
are, man?
Yeah, imagine him like going like, "Hey, come on, man, we're all in this together. Come on, help him out.
Come on, my
Help a fellow.
dwarf.
Good dwarf, yeah, my dwarf."
My dwarf.
Are you being racist against my twink?
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah. Basically,
Mad
are you gonna help me out, or are you gonna step in,
Yeah.
or are you gonna let me do my own thing?
I'm gonna help you out.
Do you have like a little argument
Yeah,
over
cool, cool.
something or other, like a map to the thing?
Leo will remember that.
What you call it? As you're like getting a bit blah, 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 there's a somebody bumps into Brembo, like quite difficult, quite hard as well, like almost knocking you over. The person who's run into you, a halfling, has fell over pretty much in front of you. He lifts his head. I'm assuming you've turned to look at this while this is happening.
Yeah.
John. It's a little halfling you remember.
Ooh.
Little halfling by the name of Belgalos.
Oh.
You don't
That
remember
guy.
who Belgalos is, do you?
Oh,
That's the dragon,
I
right?
do.
It's a fucking dragon, bitch.
Yeah, that's like fucking session 1, man. That's a
Hmm.
fucking callback right there.
Callback, bro. Has he popped in again since? No, he hasn't, has he?
No,
Well, it's
I-
like
I-
at least 3
no,
sessions.
I would go like, what the fuck is going on? And I go,
So,
wait a minute.
just to catch Kirk up, Felgalos is a dragon who helped them in the very first quest in the game, and he can assume a halfling form, and this halfling has just ran into you.
I think it would be funnier if we did this in character.
Yeah, go ahead, yeah.
I go like, Felgalas?
Oh
Is
yeah,
that
like
you?
it takes a little bit before you recognize them.
Yeah, like, is that really you?
He kind of like goes into his pockets and pushes like a bunch of like sweet treats, like baker's treats, into your hands, and he's like, meet me at the Prancing Lily in the evening, and he fucks off again and just starts he's just on the 8th bell,
In
meet
the
me at the Prancing
evening,
Lily. Bring
I'll
these.
see
and
you
he
there,
just
friend.
and he sprints off. Little halfling, and then a few
Like,
town
look
guards.
look at the town guards chase app.
There's a few
Yeah.
town
God,
guards just like running around looking for somebody. It's just like
Oh,
while you're holding
God.
these sweet treats, like.
I'm gonna
Also,
take out.
I
I'm
would
gonna
like
take
to
out
also
20 gold.
remind you. I would also like to remind you with this that his whole thing was that he was an incredibly unlucky dragon, but has the weird ability of conferring luck to other people. But he
That's
himself is
metagaming, bro.
extremely unlucky.
I'm gonna look over to the shopkeeper, and I'm just gonna give him a wink and give him like 10 gold.
You're just gonna like chuck him, like flick him a few coins, like shh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give him a wink. Does he? I think he like it goes like, yeah, okay.
He also says, "You're paying that price I asked too, though."
Yeah. I push over 50. Actually, I push over 60, and I go like, thanks, bro. And I try to grab it.
No,
from him.
there's no need to throw 60. What were you buying? Like, let's just pull something out of our asses.
Uh,
You paid, so you were looking for like a map to the local
Oh
shrines.
yeah, that was on top
Which
of it,
wouldn't
right.
be too expensive. So you've chucked him 10 gold, and we'll just say something that seems extortionate for just such a minor map. 7 gold. That seems pretty
Okay.
extortionate
God.
from. Yeah, so 17. Take 17 gold off yourself. Yeah.
I
So
tell him,
you've paid the full price for the map.
I'm giving him the
So it's
stink
like a
guy. I
Is
give
it
him
like
the
a
stink.
really
Oh.
nice like calf skin thing, or like with like?
It's nothing. It's just a normal map. He's just,
Yeah,
is it
he's
paid
seen
by-
a tourist and he's getting him.
yeah. I'm kind of scowling at him, and I tell him that I bought a map that shows the entire highway road up to Bridgehander for the same amount. And I was half away, and I think me and Rambo leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do I have to deduct that from my character? Should you do it?
I can take that off you if you
Yeah,
want,
thank
mate.
you, thank
Yeah. 17 minus, so that'll be 740.
On the
749.
way, I think he stopped by the tavern we're at, and just relay that we met it.
Did I say the 8th bell? It's winter, isn't it? Let's call it the 6th bell. Yeah, the
Okay.
6th, because it'll be fucking pitch black by then. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'll retcon that 6th bell.
Yeah.
It'll be
I
quite
tell
dark,
him.
but yeah.
I tell him we met that fucking dragon guy, and he wants to meet us at the Prancing Lily at.
Kirk, do you have any questions about Felgalas?
Nope.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
Nope.
Okay, so did you go
Nope.
back to the inn where everyone else is and say this?
Yeah. I guess I'll have to.
Because I'm definitely then going to be like, oh fuck, did you really? Like,
Yeah,
How-
Felgalas. He stumbled into it,
Like,
man. He was
how's
being
he
chased
doing?
by some guards. He looked.
Oh.
He looked like he was being chased by some guards, man. I'm not really sure. It looked like he could handle himself, though. I don't think we should be too worried.
Think a dragon's scared of a few fucking yachts.
Yeah. Exactly. He doesn't give a fuck.
yeah, but he also probably wouldn't want to cause that much of a fuss, though. If I kind of like remember what it was like. Like he doesn't want to burn the whole place down, is what I'm assuming.
Yeah, I think he can handle it.
He's fine. He's fine.
Well, I need to haul ass then, so I can.
So you boys, you boys plan to go to the Prancing Lily or whatever the fuck I said at 6
We-
bells, yeah?
We
Was
agreed
it
to
Prancing
meet up.
Pony?
No,
No,
Prancing.
Prancing Lily.
I didn't want to know that's Lord of the Rings. I purposely didn't say Prancing Pony. I just said Prancing. When I said
Lily.
the word, I was making up an in name on the spot, and when I said Prancing, I was like, don't say pony, don't say pony, don't say pony.
I think I might have just like automatically just added the pony to it in my head just because he said prancing.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
But I think Ox and Apot's gonna die of boredom soon if we don't.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
okay. I'm just listening.
Get on.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just
Let's go.
listening.
The Prancing Pony. You boys obviously asked for directions there.
Yeah, we return in time.
The Prancing. Obviously, we're all going to agree to go to the Prancing Pony, aren't we? Yeah. I don't want you boys to feel like I'm railroading you, but like that's a thread you're going to follow, isn't it? You just met a dragon in the middle of Yatar.
Yeah.
Prancing Pony, right? To say this is a seedy, fucking horrible tap room is to do it a disservice. Yeah. Like it's.
What's it smell like piss in here?
Yeah, it stinks of piss. There's like all the barmaids are wearing corsets with mountains of cleavage and just nothing but zits. You know what I mean?
Yeah, lots
Like,
of
Yeah.
goblins in this bar.
they've definitely all got the lovers touch or
There's
whatever
probably
the
a ton
fuck
of
it's called.
goblins in here, right? Like
Yeah,
civilized
yeah,
goblins.
all sorts of stuff, mate. There's orcs drinking in there. You know what I mean? Like
Like
it's a fucking-
pure-blooded orcs, man. It's
Yeah,
fucking-
pure
it's
blood
crazy.
orcs just getting shit faced in there. In a loud corner of the room is a halfling having a drinking competition with an orc, none other than Felgalos himself, with a bunch of assorted races like drow, friggin' elves, everything.
Legolas is there.
They're just there like going rah rah rah, drink drink drink, and they're dead. Necking tankards and putting them on their heads, going rah, and they're going like shot for shot on it, like rah, next tankard rah, and
Of course, the dwarf just like collapses on the floor under like neath a waterfall of cups, but like the elf is just like still mulling over his first one.
not in this game, bro. Not in this game, bro. In Lord of the Rings, maybe, but not not in the.
I kind of
Forgotten
can I
Realms.
step in then? Can I step in and go like, you guys are drinking heavily. But you just don't know that my buddy Fogelas over here has the constitution of a dragon. And I was kind of try to sneak it in there.
Yeah, Felgloss like literally just finishing a pint and putting it on his head, and he's like, and he goes, then he goes, he's like, he slams the tankard down, and he's like, which was his last tankard as well. There's like 10 tankards there. He's like, I had this fool beat anyway, 8 to 10. He's like, this way. He jumps off his chair that he stood on. He's like, come with me, and he's like, and he
Just
snaps
to-
a purse up off the side as he's doing it. He's like, come with me, gentlemen.
Okay, now just for clarification, we're all there now, right?
Mhm.
Okay, I kind of thought it was just Leia for a bit.
No, you're all there. Yeah, you're all there. Yeah.
Because I'm definitely gonna be like, hey, Felgalas! Like, fucking long time no see.
In the middle of his drinking competition.
No, as we were walking away. that's
Well,
what I-
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
like
as you're
once he
walking
slammed
away,
the
yeah.
fucking thing down.
Yeah. So he kind of like takes you to a little booth, and like then he's like, yes, has been a while. I've been don't let appearances deceive you. I'm actually quite hard at work, honestly. And then
what have you been doing this past
He's
few months?
like,
Past month.
he kind of nods. He's like, I'm hunting Zentarim again. Heard you boys had a well. I saw the boys. Yeah, sorry. Saw the trouble you boys were having with the Zentarim out there, and then he's like scanning you, and his eyes kind of shoot open wide. And who has he seen? None other than our new latest dragon scale clad Mr. Vamir. And he is like, I've been hunting Zentarim, and literally stops in his track as he's scanning you, and he looks at you and says, "Those dragon scales."
Yes, it seems
I
I've
like-
been either blessed or cursed with these things on my body.
Like, looks you up and down again. He's like, "May I?"
I hold my palm out, I guess, or reach my arm out to him.
He, like, runs his hand up and down, and he's like, "These are true blue dragon scales." He's like, "On an elf, no less." He's like, he looks up at you again, and he's like, "This is like," he's dumbfounded. You know what I mean? He's like, "Wow."
I'm gonna go like, hey, so remember how all those like rock scars that he had back when last time you saw him? Seems that we defeated the demon that he apparently had inside him, and the stone all turning to dragon scales.
Well, you say demon, but it was that curse the dragon put on me. But
Potato, potato.
yeah,
He like kind of like taps them a bit, and he's like, "Do you even feel that?" Like,
I feel everything.
He's
yeah.
slapping you quite hard, and like obviously it doesn't hurt as much as if he
Yeah.
was slapping bare skin. You know, what I mean? He's like,
I feel it.
He's like-
yes.
like
Although
solid as a dragon scale. He like flicks like snaps his finger a bit, and pull like a dragon claw appears on his finger, and
he
he
tries
like
to scratch.
he drags it down your thing, and like it doesn't even draw blood, and he's like, "Wow." And he like kind of tosses your hand back, and he's like, I knew you boys were destined for great things." He says, "So are you boys gonna help me with the little problem I have with Zentarum in Yata? How long are you boys here for? Where are you going next?"
We're here for a few days. Zentarum are those mercenaries we had that problem with all that time ago. Was
In
isn't it?
Nightstone, yeah. That's who Keller worked for.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I said,
yeah.
well, what do you remember? Yeah, that's what I was about to say. So do you remember the last that got away?
I don't think he was there.
No,
Yeah.
one of
He
those.
probably knows about her though.
Probably.
Yeah,
To be fair, everybody knows who Keller is.
yeah. Well, we work for Keller now, but she's not affiliated with the Zentarum, so I'll happily wipe them out for you.
And he says, he was like, "Well, it just so happens I have a couple of invitations here, boys, to a little party tonight." And he slaps these down. He's like, spreads them out. There's like more invitations than there is of you boys. And he's like, "Who fancies a trip to a little casino tonight, gentlemen?" And he pushes them
Let's go.
forward to you. He's like, "Oh, and I promise there'll be dead Zentarum on the way."
Very good.
Well,
What's in it for
more
us?
than anyone else, I probably still owes you a very good debt of gratitude, and certainly beats just sitting here staring at a wall for 3 days.
So, let me describe these invitations to you, gentlemen, as he slides them forward. It is basic. Fucking hell! Sorry.
That's
So-
in character.
Yeah, that was in character. So he belches as he says it. Says, "Invitation to the Grand Dame Tavern and Casino." On it is the seal in yellow, something like a wax seal with the shape of a goose in it. This is what Felgos explains to you. Is like, it's a ship on the river, the Desaran River. Is it? Yeah, the Desaran River of Yata. There'll be. It's not exactly. He says the word equivalent to Friday night in wherever the fuck we are. It's not Friday. It's basically Wednesday, right? So it's not going to be a mental party. He's like, but I know there's Zentarum in this place. They're planning to basically rob this casino barge, and I'm trying to find them. Do you boys want to help me find them, and we'll just kill them?
I like it. It's simple.
Boys up
Just
for
glory
that?
to us.
He's like,
yeah,
he says, right, 30
well,
minutes.
that's gonna kill some motherfuckers.
30 minutes, get yourself some clothes, boys. And again he explains it's not Friday night, so they may allow some kind of weaponry on board, but nothing too ridiculous. If you're going in with some massive greatsword, they're not going to allow it. Little sidearm thing, they might allow it, but
I still have that dagger.
I'm sure I can
he looks
hide a
at,
dagger somewhere.
he looks at Brembo respectively and goes, "That big fucking hammer, bro, not gonna wash."
Well,
Aye,
well,
aye.
well.
Because
By
maybe
the way,
if you-
John, still recording.
Oh yeah.
What's John doing? Recording? What?
He's
I
like
was
looking
I
at-
was looking at Discord. I'm sorry. I can't pay attention all the time.
No, I just like would like to just make sure that like all your private stuff isn't all over the internet, you know.
Don't
Yeah,
worry about it,
sure.
bro. Yeah, so that's what he says. Now, here's the thing, gentlemen. Here's where we'll go. This is the plan now, to go to the Grand Dame and investigate this entire time. Where I am happy to continue playing, right? Very happy, right? What do you call it? A couple of us are having problems getting onto Unity. Now, there may or may not be combat on the Grand Dame. Like, literally, it's another one of those that I explained before. It just depends how things goes. It's up to you now, boys, if you want to call it here.
I think
I am more
I
than
think
happy
we could
to
call
continue.
it here.
Yeah,
To
he's
you,
pro-
boys.
John
Yeah.
was going to like do something tomorrow, though, right?
yeah, he's
Yeah.
working.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the thing. We'll have to do the Grand Dame
Yeah, I
thing
wouldn't
first.
want to like
Yeah.
hold him up just so like we can play a video game, you know.
Fuck is Grand Dame? What are you guys talking about?
The Grand Dame is the casino boat, inverted commas, you are going to tonight with Felgalos.
Oh, so it's
Yeah.
like a little shitty cruise ship.
Yeah, it's basically a boat that's permanently moored in the docks in Yatar, on the river docks, should I say.
I don't see what this has to do with tomorrow.
No, that's. We're gonna have to go and do this first before we do what's going on tomorrow. You know what I mean? Because the invitation is for tonight.
Oh, I thought you were meaning like me next time we are playing.
Yeah. All right. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry about that, mate. No.
That's a bit confusing.
That's the thing. Yeah. So, it's up to you, boys. I'm very happy to continue playing, but because of the technical issues we've had tonight, I was planning to like get a lot more done tonight. Obviously, we've only played for like what, an hour, 2 hour and a half.
Mm,
Something like that. But I think we've
yeah.
got a lot done, to be fair, in an hour.
yeah,
and a
we
half.
actually
Yeah.
we even had one of fucking Apop's stories.
Yeah. No, to be fair, like I liked watching that bit though. Like I literally just sat there with my arms folded for a bit, and you all just kind of like had your own little role play thing, and I was just sat there going, "Sweet, they're all playing with themselves now. I don't have to make sure they're having fun. They're all having fun on there."
Yeah, I actually
No, it's
did
good,
have
mate.
quite a, bit,
Yeah.
a little bit of fun with that, though. Like this whole like basically movie scene
Yeah.
of like everyone being like, okay, so this is like your religion, and I'm the only one that's like, oh no, wait.
Exactly. No, it's
What
good.
the fuck?
There's been a few times it's happened in the campaign where it's like I just kind of sit there and watch you boys all kind of argue, and it's great because I'm like, sweet, you know what I mean? Like, it's clear by watching you all do it all in character together. I'm watching you boys all have fun with zero input from myself, and I'm like, this is just like 20 minutes of
Yeah.
myself where I could just like chill out. Yeah, you know what I
I
mean?
do also like really just like the thing of like how I was like actually like just fucking wrestling with Lurk out in like the hallway, and Vemir has just like preemptively gone into the room and locked it from the other side, and then he just missed the steps through the wall, and I'm just out there just like Lurk,
Get out of here, you bastard!
Busy cutting my finger off.
Like I say, I'm sorry about the. It's my fault for corrupting the save because we could have just swapped back to
It's
classic and it
fine.
would have been fine. But midweek I'll try and touch base with all of you to make sure that we can all get onto the game fine, no problems, and then not next session, but the session after, because all of the maps that I get from the Storm King's Thunder module have all of the fog of war thing. It'll just be like Roll20 again, bro. You know what I mean? With like the fog of
Yeah.
war, when you move, you can only see what your character could actually see, things like that as well. Like I've really missed that feature. Like, but I think the pros of Fantasy Grounds definitely outweigh.
It was kind of bug, yeah, as well.
Yeah. We just need to get this bit. So once we got these teething problems out of the way for Unity, it's like when we first started with Classic. The Fantasy Grounds, isn't it? Like at first everyone was like, "What's going on? How do I use this? What the fuck, Raging? What have you done? You've spent 180 quid on this and nobody likes it." And then 20 minutes into it, you were all like, "Holy shit, this is actually
Yeah, no,
really
tonight
good."
I think
You know,
it was
like-
fun tonight. Yeah,
Is
but
Yeah.
anyone else seeing this
I
thing
also
that John
need
is?
to head off now because
Yeah.
I have to go somewhere to we're heading off somewhere tomorrow morning.
Not playing Guild Wars, bro?
No, I'm not gonna play Guild Wars tonight. I can't. Sorry.
Oh, fuck you, man. I'll just kill
I'm
myself. How about
I'm
that? Yeah?
sorry, man.
But I'll just kill myself. It was your idea. I'll just fucking kill myself. How
Okay,
about
cool.
that?
Yeah,
Nice.
Oh, shit. Sweet. Just do it quietly, yeah?
yeah.
Yeah, I actually would like to actually kind of now that we've suddenly like on the whole thing of like religion insofar as like Earwig is concerned.
Whoa, 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 whoa! This isn't about to get political, is it, bro?
But
No.
Yes,
Not unless there's any politics and religions in Dungeons and Dragons.
there is.
There
Lots of
is.
it. Lots of it.
way too much action.
Well, I
but,
was
yeah.
really only going to like
Considering there's
Ask,
more
like-
lore on the Forgotten Realms than there is lore in real life, like you know.
yeah,
But,
but like
I'm gonna jump in here. If we're done, are we done?
Yeah,
I don't want
we'll
to say.
finish
I don't
there,
want to
mate.
decide here.
No, yeah,
because-
we'll finish there because we'll get everything fixed proper before we go
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
I'm gonna brute force this, but I'm gonna head off as well.
Down.
that's fine.
I'll hit you up in the week and we'll make sure you can get
Yeah,
onto the game.
I'm sorry, we're
properly.
not gonna Guild
Yeah.
Wars. You and
Was-
Shagger play, but yeah, just
Yeah, where is Sugar?
up there.
I'm gonna
but,
message
yeah.
him. Mate.
See you in a bit. Cheers. Oh, I'll
Bye.
probably see you in like a few days because I'm heading off for a few days. I'll be gone.
What are you
No.
doing? Yeah, you were heading somewhere, right?
We're just gonna go get something. My dad and his golf team got a golf car, so we're gonna go pick it up.
Oh,
So that's
nice. Are you gonna
pretty
drive it all the way
cool.
back, or are you gonna
How
just-
far
oh
away
my
is this
God.
golf cart, man?
I don't know, fucking far.
I'm gonna drive a golf cart like 90
No,
miles.
I'm not gonna
like-
drive it. No, we have a trailer to put it in. Obviously, we're gonna load it
We're rolling
into the
it.
trailer, and then we're just gonna.
Oh, should
Well,
we have
onto
a
the trailer.
smoke?
But yeah, cheers.
See you later, mate.
Okay. Hey,
Bye.
Reggie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's the signal with your wife?
What do you mean the signal?
Signal. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, the safe word.
No, this. I don't think it's a safe word, but like
But yeah.
signal. You know.
I kind of didn't really
Alright.
get to finish. What I was
Wait there,
about to ask about,
hang on.
because I would also like to have like John Mo in on this whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, man. Let's develop it. We can probably PM each other, figure something out. I've already messaged
Yeah, but-
Apoth about
Can I
the
please
sword
speak?
thing. Sorry.
Someone, please. Oh my god, like I'm just fucking. Because what I was kind of wondering here is that like because I'm kind of deciding that this whole like not really caring too hard about the gods thing is the thing that happened like after everything bad happened to Earwig. I'm kind of like I would kind of ask like if you could like find a god that perhaps like say a farming noble family sort of owns a bunch of like farmlands type noble family would believe in.
Do you know who you want to ask
Um,
about that? Apoth.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
out of character, Apoth.
Yeah.
John would know about it in character, but Apoth would know more about it out of character.
Right. And then I'm kind of wondering if there could be like something in the future where like maybe like eventually Aerie kind of like approaches Leia about this and it's just like, hey, so do you know how to like get back into graces with like whatever? And it's like, can you help me out with this whole like religious thing here? And this could be like a sort of little team building kind of like becoming better friends with Leia sort of thing. Which I
Yeah,
think
for
up
sure,
until now
for
he's
sure.
just kind of been accepted and been kind of vaguely annoyed by, and this way we could perhaps become like better friends.
Yeah, I mean that would make sense in character. Like I'm gonna
I'll be back in a
resist the
sec.
temptation to tell you to cut your finger.
Sorry,
I'm gonna. What did I just fucking say 10 seconds ago? That I can't repeat now.
You kind of
because I
mumbled
forgot.
a little bit.
No, I didn't mumble. I think it cut out. I'm gonna resist the temptation to tell you to cut your finger off when you ask me that.
Yeah, well, obviously not gonna trick me into cutting my finger off.
I'm gonna be like, hey, man, you
I'm
gotta
probably
cut your
just
finger
gonna
off.
look back at you like a bit like a very funny
No,
kind
man,
of look.
there's a choice, man. You gotta cut your finger off, man. Oh man, rating's gone. I want to ask him. Is he gone forever now?
Yeah, he's dead. You won't see him again.
Then I want to ask him
Also-
something.
Also, this has been Dungeons and Dragons with Vikings. Bye.